Start recording. Man, I just need more computers. That way, I can have animated characters for everybody.
That's it.
There you go.
I need four more. I need 4 more computers.
I can send you a 10-year-old Chromebook.
Nah.
Sitting in my closet.
I think what I'll do for I'll just I'll just put in a character or whatever for you guys as a temporary thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how does that work? You have to put like a separate input or something?
Yeah. So, and then like the more computers I have, it slows down the network.
Right.
So it's like a catch-22. So, but yeah, every character. So what I'm doing right now is like, I'm muted on one laptop. I muted all the lines except for Mark's character. So we get the DM only audio feed. So that's why his character is able to move. And on my computer, I have me.
So if I
each machine can have one person in it. But
you would only allow one person through.
Yeah, but the more people I put on the network, because it's sending all this data, it just gums everything up. But it's
you
mainly
can't digitally send those tracks out.
Exactly. So it's like I fixed the switcher. So what I'm thinking, what I'll be able to do in the future is I can still do a live switch. So like when one person's talking, I can kind of switch to them back and forth, and then I have the wide shot, and then have some close-ups of the roles. So it's more for like an idea of how to handle a live show. You know what I mean? And then I can go back in later and do like some animation for the stuff. But this is more just for like half studying and half I don't know. It's just I'm losing my mind in this house by myself. So. All right, so
you know, we were thinking though. I mean, you're like made for this because kind of like what you do.
Oh man, no, it'd be awesome if I wasn't so upset.
Disappear by yourself and work on something.
Oh no, it'd be awesome if it wasn't so debilitating. Like, oh yeah,
it's like you've been preparing for this your whole life.
So here's the thing.
Disappeared for months at a time.
No, but here's the crappy thing that happened
I'm working on something.
No, like okay, so like I had to edit. So it was like all this Olympic stuff I had to edit, right, and shoot and then produce, right. So
like that.
I was already in the can like 1.5 months of solitude, right, of hard editing, like 16 hours a day, kind of. I don't talk to nobody, and then you pop out the other side of it. It's like, oh yeah, pandemic crisis, and you can't leave the house now. So you're like, you were already about to lose your shit, and then it's like, oh no, you can't even leave now. And so you're like, yo.
Deal with it.
It's like you know how you're planning to light today? No.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, this is bad. So it's fucked up. So.
Man, that sucks. Sorry, man.
It's all good, man. So, but I'm happy that I can be louder today. So.
Good.
Keeping me.
So does Japan have any equivalent of the people we have over here that are like that's like protesters that are protesting by getting together in crowds and like intentionally infecting themselves?
No, we're not that stupid.
MAGA hat idiot?
No, we escaped that. But there's a shit ton of old people out on the streets just chilling. But they're just
hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, like, welcome back. Welcome back.
Sorry, computer froze up. I think I had too many windows open.
No, it's all good. It's all good. We kind of figured that you did a power cycle anyway, so.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to pull everything else up. But
no, take your time. I'm just messing with the interface, and we're just chatting it up anyway. So.
Ironically, my big fast computer, like full size computer, every time we play on Roll20, that happens at least once. My crappy old laptop that's half falling apart, no problems.
Well, while I'm loading this stuff up, though, y'all can tell me.
I wonder why.
Yeah, y'all can tell me how you're handling because last I heard, y'all were trying to figure out what to do with different items and what you wanted to do.
Yeah. So I go. Let's. I'll be the control group. If you guys just let me hold everything. You know what I mean? And if I'm like, okay, I'm about to die, people, then I'll be like, okay, it's all contained on me now. We know we need to get rid of this. But I was just kind of curious to see what the minuses might be at first. Does that make sense? Like to see how bad whatever.
Yes.
Because I'm down with the sickness or something. I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I'll be the just I'll hold stuff and we'll see how bad it is. How about that?
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good to me.
Cool. All right. And then like you just pop it out if we need to. Absolutely, you have to use it in a pinch. But I am curious to see how bad the what is it? How bad the what is it?
Curse
The
is.
the curse is. If it is a curse, we still don't know 100%, but odds are it's a curse.
Okay, so is that everybody agreed? I didn't hear from Hair Pretzels.
Yeah, no, we're going to take the stuff off and see if he feels better after a little while or if it keeps getting worse, basically.
Okay, so you start handing things over. Da, when you go through your pack, you can't find the boots.
What?
Oh God! I'm gonna turn to everybody and be like,
What?
Guys, we need to go.
Uh-oh.
How is that?
We need to go. The boots are gone."
Oh.
Wait. Searching through it, I don't find any sign of like anything else moving. It's just like they've just
Right, so you
vanished
go
from
through
the
rest of you
pit.
looking for anything else abnormal, anything like that. No, but just the boots aren't there.
Oh my God! I turned to everybody
Alright.
like, "We need to go. We need to go."
Okay. So how about David?
Yeah, what would
Yeah,
that
he
mean?
finds a circlet.
All right. Huh.
What the hell?
Well, so does that
So
mean
just-
that they yoinked it back somehow, or did you get robbed?
I mean, I was here the entire time. I didn't put the bag down.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you weren't wearing the shoes, right?
I wasn't wearing the shoes.
Huh.
Mm. We got like a mystery.
But I'm not feeling bad. Is that right?
Right. So okay, so Tony, you've collected the items. Now, what do you do with them?
Mm. I put them in the spider chest,
Okay.
like one of these empty chests over here.
Okay, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
And
we'll do another
Can you
short
tell
rest.
your spider
What happened?
friend Tim, like we're gonna put some stuff here for safekeeping.
Sure.
If you want to bite some
Okay.
people's faces,
Here's the thing. He's
No,
cool
he
with
can't
this
actually.
now?
He can't tell the spider thing unless he casts the spell over again.
Yeah, it's been a while
Oh.
because it's been a while. Also, here's the thing. Like right now, he's friendly with us because he's charmed. Once charm wears off, he's gonna be really me for. So we won't be able to come back here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well,
So
I don't know. What do you guys feel?
Normally
Do you,
want to leave stuff here. I mean,
So
you
d-
can bring it outside and take it somewhere, but you don't want
I
to
mean,
leave
okay.
it
Well,
here.
I'll keep holding on to my stuff then. How about that? It's up to you guys. I'll hold stuff for you if you want me to. But I'm just curious to see how bad this curse is.
Yeah. Plus, if we get rid of it, and there's some chance that we can get the curse removed, there might be
Yeah.
useful items.
Hmm.
That is true. Okay.
But where did the boots go?
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right,
So
that's fine.
so we're back to this. So now you have the items again. I'm picturing right now you've got a circlet, a javelin, and a hat, and
The bag.
missing
Whatever's in that.
well,
Whatever's
and
in
the
the
bag.
bag.
So you've got those. The bag, I assume, is just stowed with you, though. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
have those
yeah, yeah,
items
yeah.
in your hands. So what do you do with them?
Put them in the bag.
I put them in the bag.
Okay. So you open up the bag and you see the pair of boots.
What?
Oh, boots!
Amazing!
Huh?
Stealing bag. Great.
It's a magic trick.
It's bound to the bag.
I go, wait a second. I go, Dave, let me see the circlet.
You gotta take it.
I go, I go outside. No, I don't know if it's. Joe, this shit is cursed, dog. Wait, hold up. Here's how I know. I used the boots before.
Well, yeah, I guess you tried them on.
Oh.
So the item wants to be in the bag. Let's put them back in the bag.
I put it back in the bag. I put everything in the bag.
Okay.
How do I feel?
Still very tired.
Okay, that's fine. I put everything in the bag. Let's see how bad I feel later. There's either two things. It might be connected to the bag, or it might be cursed and bound to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great.
But because we haven't used the circlet yet, and we haven't used the
Boots yet.
no, I used the boots already once.
Oh, you did use boots. That's right. Nobody else.
That's
has
what
used
makes me
boots.
think it's cursed.
Yeah.
But if we're in a bind, we can get cursed to use it.
Oh my. Oh,
Yeah, like
no.
the circlets for sure, man.
Yeah, right? So, okay.
Like, let's get away from this place.
We can look at it this way. For example, like say we're like in the final battle, right? And we're like, we need an extra something. We can reach in the bag, use a circlet or whatever to get us out of a pinch, and then we can find the old folks when we get back, hopefully.
Let's do it.
Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Let's not get anybody else sick, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's
So
not bad.
everything's in the bag, and
Everything's in the
out.
bag, and then I'll just live with the curse for now.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
dear.
well, actually, Ruben, you might as well keep the javelin because if you're cursed too,
Sure,
sorry.
I'll keep it.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I got the bug. All right, let's go.
Okay, Tim, in the middle of your time of rest, you feel this glow come from you and a connection from nature, and you gain inspiration as well.
Oh,
Naga does.
awesome.
Naga feels
Do I,
better
like,
too.
levitate or anything?
No. Okay, so y'all leave the tower.
Yeah, let's get up out of here.
This is great, man.
Okay, so y'all start traveling again. You head back to the road, I assume, and start heading north as well. You're so you're traveling from. By the way, I'm getting an echo on myself. Is anybody else getting it?
Yeah.
I'm getting the echo too.
Okay.
I
Did
mean,
anyone change any settings or anything, or no?
I didn't change anything.
I took my headphones off. Yeah, I could try putting it back on.
Put your.
Okay.
I think it's your headphones.
Let me see.
Yes.
All right, let's see if it's still
that's-
echoing.
Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Oh wait, no.
There we go.
No,
I don't
still
hear the
there.
echo now.
Yeah, I
Wait,
still
you,
hear it.
You hear it? We had this
It's just-
issue before a long time ago.
Yeah, it may have
I
just
think-
been. It may just be
If
something
you-
that's happening. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's.
Well, how about
It might be the roll 22.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Ruben muted himself.
There it goes.
Yeah.
That's what makes it go away.
Wow.
It was Ruben's headphones. Yeah, 'cause I don't hear a
Or it's
echo
playing
anymore.
through the speakers
Oh,
or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right,
Well,
let's
it's working
continue
now,
then.
so that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all, I'm not switching to a map. You can look at Finnegan's map anytime you want to, basically. But
Okay.
basically, y'all have just now started heading into the. You just started heading into the hill country, sort of area, and start traveling for a while. Everything's going fairly uneventfully, and you're having. It's a beautiful afternoon as you're traveling along, and yes, and again, Bakak and Evil are having a rough time of it. You're still traveling at normal speed and everything like that, but
Mhm.
you're having to push yourself a little bit. So
I start doing jumping jacks to see like, do I feel like I'm -2 or do I feel like?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
-2 jumping jacks.
It's like, oh man, these squats aren't coming off as nice as they used to.
Wow.
Yeah, again, you're not really sure about like negatives and stuff like that. You're concerned that you're not going to be quite as capable as you were before.
Or am I handy capable? Hey,
Handy
sorry.
capable?
Oh, sorry. That's, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, I'm trying, folks.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's cool.
Right. as you're coming around a bend of you're going the road
Corner,
is
corner.
taking you around a hill, and as you're making it kind of a sharp turn around this particular hill, you start to hear the sound of horse hooves clop 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 coming along the road towards y'all.
Does it sound like a? Is it coming from behind us or in front of us?
No, in front of us.
Okay.
In front of y'all.
Does it sound like a wagon with 2 old people in
Does
it?
it sound like a wagon or does it sound like just horses?
Well, roll a perception.
Hmm. Let me figure out how to use my interface.
You just click it, bud. Come on now.
No. I have a lot of windows open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You haven't. You could just see what's going on my screen right now, and you'd be like, "Okay, this guy has some serious issues." Okay.
Yours
submit.
probably looks a lot like mine when I'm at work.
18.
Yeah. So
18?
yeah, you hear it's definitely the sound of just one horse, but you do hear the roll and squeak of carriage wheels as well.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
How many horses did they have before? Was it one? The old people.
Yeah, it was 1.
Ah, damn it.
I know. I just wait on the road.
Ooh.
I go, all right, I just wait on the road. I'm like, all right.
I'm
Is
gonna
everybody
wait
else
behind
waiting
them.
on by the side, just like watching this happen?
Probably.
No, I'll stand with you. In your
Okay.
time, of need, I
Thank
will
you,
stop.
sir. I
I'll stand-
appreciate it.
I'll stand slightly behind him, giving him a little shame.
It's a beholder. Okay.
Clicking my tongue.
Hey, I was willing to share the spoils. I was trying to do something nice for y'all.
You did it good. You
Okay.
did it what you thought was right. It's okay.
As you
it's
see,
okay.
so you see around the bend before you hear the sound coming up closer, and you see these kind of these hills and rocks around. You also see that you've come up short of looks like a shack up ahead that the sound is coming from around, and it's just it's ancient, like roof completely falling apart and everything like that. But that's kind of your surroundings as the sound of this horse-drawn wagon is getting closer. And then let's
Okay.
put you all in here.
Can I get a better look at the shack from where I am, or no?
Sure. I mean, from where you are, I mean, I don't think there's anything much more to know about it. What kinds of things are you looking for?
Cool. So nothing big in detail.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I
there
did.
something
I
in
did.
particular you're looking for?
I'm
Demons.
looking for if there's any sign of like any foot traffic around it, like something's
okay.
been there like recently.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll perception on that.
Normal value. Give it to me.
Damn, dog.
Well, 25 years ago.
Yes. No, you can. The road runs pretty close to it, but you don't see. Obviously, there's no. You see no signs of any kind of foot traffic that's been anywhere nearby. Obviously, if there had been in the past, then it's been worn away.
With that roll, can I also possibly try and see if I can? Oh,
My roof is leaking.
oh,
Mm.
What?
Freaking computer and stuff. Oh. My
Oh,
other
no.
computer. Hold up. You guys keep
Yeah.
going.
yeah.
No, we're gonna wait.
We'll wait. Holy crap!
Oh no.
What's going on? The roof's leaking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom while we wait.
Okay.
Okay.
And on his paper.
It's on my laptop, side lap. Oh man.
I was like, you don't have to wait. Rock.
Damn, dog.
Damn,
Daniel. Hold up.
Get a bucket.
And I was just talking about it too, wasn't I?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man.
Well, it could have been worse. I mean, it could have been a lot worse actually.
Uh,
Because I thought I heard something like a sound, like a.
no.
Really, it's all been fine.
Holy balls. Yeah. This sucks. Like it's like right next to my laptop. Holy crap.
Oh, crap.
Bad.
Careful.
That could have been really bad.
Do you see any? There's no evidence of like any of the water like getting to any of the ports or anything.
No, it's like no, but I did a bunch of art stuff.
Oh.
Waterlogged.
It's waterlogged, so it's been leaking for a while. Fuck.
I've been dripping for a while.
Jeez. Right.
Damn.
Let me know what got damaged. I'll send you some money for some pads of paper.
Nah, man, it's all good. Damn, that's a couple of days of work.
Damn, I'm sorry, man. I mean, if it makes you feel any.
Hold on, you guys keep going. I'm gonna get some.
Oh. All right, hold on.
But the next part concerns your curse. I mean, you.
Oh my god, this sucks. I don't want to have to deal with this right now. Come on, bro. Be cool, bro. Okay. All right. This will hold for now. Let me make sure there's no other big leaks. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Still missing Mark, right?
Wait.
Oh, that's
where'd
right.
Mark go? Oh yeah, that's right. Here's the restroom.
Damn, I'm still.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna find more things to plug up holes. Jeez. Hold up, I'm gonna go to the bathroom too.
Guess I'll roll a d20 until everybody's done.
All right. I mean,
Okay.
Tony back yet or no?
Yes, but then he went out again.
Okay.
He'll be back in a minute. It's okay.
Mhm.
What you eating?
Yeah. Was it that obvious? Yeah. Peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
Hey. While that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and pull together quick.
Yeah, it sucks because like, I was putting some ink out and stuff to dry. Some.
Oh man.
And then. Fuck. That sucks. But yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad look at it this way. At least I was here to hear it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Because that could have been.
Did it just like burst?
No, like I could see like it's almost like there's a crack in the ceiling. You know what I mean? Like where the sheetrock would be, kind of. And then like I saw like it's like a line of water droplets, right? So imagine like
Oh my god.
like a 12-inch like kind of like crack looking like thing, right? And then there's just like drops coming from there. So
Well, that's no good.
it is not good. So, but here's the thing that sucks. I have to because I redid the office again after the last time everything got messed up. So now I have to take everything out of the studio and then have them repair the roof again.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And then
Put everything back.
put everything back. So, and then if you've seen my studio, it's a lot of shit because everything has to go out. You know what I mean? Like all the bookshelves, everything, because they have to do the whole thing. So I guess I know what I'm doing next week. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to do it because of the social distancing stuff. So
Oh crap, man.
It's all good.
Jesus.
Just
We'll
I hope
figure
it
it
doesn't
out.
rain too
Figure
much.
it
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Well, we can continue. It's cool.
Okay. let's
Okay.
go.
So, Da, I can't remember if you were asking any other questions.
I was
around
asking if I
that.
could, if I heard the bickering of old people as this cart got closer.
Okay, yeah. So as you're kind of checking things out and listening, everything,
Mhm.
you hear definite sounds pretty clearly of the of course the carriage and the horse. Yeah, you hear sounds of people, except you don't. It doesn't sound like you can't make out any words, but it doesn't sound like the kind of like playful bickering of people. It sounds like people who are really angry and just
Oh.
that kind of thing.
I turned to everybody. I'm like, I don't think these are the old people we met before. We should hide for a bit and see what they are. We shouldn't be standing in the road. And I start moving towards the. I guess there's like bushes or like a forest or some form of
No, you're not
shrubbery.
really. It's pretty
pretty open?
barren. You have grass and stuff like
Ooh.
that, but it's really just the hills and rocks, and then the shack. The shack is about just about 30 feet away from y'all now.
I'd say we get in the shack. I'm like, everybody go to the shack.
Can we all get in the
sounds
shack?
good.
No
We
complaints
could see.
here.
We could see from there. We could see from there.
Yeah, it's big enough to hold y'all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we all huddle into the freaking shack.
Okay.
I want to see what's actually going on in the shack as well before we like settle down.
Agreed.
Just
Okay.
like have a werewolf rip our freaking spine out our back while we look out the window.
All right. So you take a look. You take a look at the shack, and yeah, it's it'll give you cover, sort of, but it's just riddled with holes and stuff like that. It looks like it's sturdy enough to that you're not afraid it's going to fall on you. But even if it did, it wouldn't do any damage. It's just
Okay.
Tin
don't-
roof, rusted.
You're like, yeah, exactly. You're like, don't lean against the walls. That's all.
Wait.
I look at.
ask- Can
go
can
ahead.
you tell if it was chatter? Did they sound like goblins? Because I know we're fighting goblins.
What
You
I
can't make that
know-
kind of out. It just
Okay.
about what it was. It's not horribly beast-like. So probably something humanoid, obviously, but just assuming it's humanoid, making out just kind of really biting kinds of voices. That are,
Does it sound like? Was it undercommon at all or no?
can't make that out. Don't know.
Okay,
Let's
got
rob
you,
'em.
Got you. So I'm like, which one of you is bad? It's bad at being sneaky.
I would offer some boots, but apparently they're not going to help.
No, if seeing as nobody's raising their hand, I give myself guidance.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. So
hang
you
on
wait,
one second.
kind of looking out the shack for what's coming down the road.
What are you doing? You supposed to be in bed now.
Yep.
You on a car?
All right. Let's move you over here.
Yeah, let's get sneaky.
Let's get sneaky in here.
Ah. Let's
All
see.
right.
Let me add more characters to this.
All right. So from the north, in the direction y'all were headed, you see a horse-drawn carriage. It looks actually awfully familiar, and
Uh-oh.
and you see an old couple in front, and as they get closer,
God dang it.
no.
So, Mark, based on how much time we've spent since we ran into them,
Uh-huh.
is this even consistent with their story of they were going to town to do trades? Is that much time passed?
yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
I was, yeah.
as-
They're coming
as you're
from the
thinking
north
about-
again after they went
As
to
you're
the south.
thinking about that, you're going, how could they possibly have looped us and come back?
Right. This
Yeah.
was the plan all along.
Now, don't feel bad at all about stealing from these people. They're liars.
That is a good point. I like the way you think, sir. And I give the cat a
There we
pound.
go.
I go.
There we go.
I feel you, brother.
Okay, so yeah, so they're riding down the road. You can see them now pretty clearly, enough to make them out and recognize them. and they're writing mostly silently, but every once in a while you hear a shout, "Leave it alone, you bitch!"
Oh.
Oh,
That kind of thing.
Oh God.
Oh.
It just shows you never really know people, do you?
Getting a little testy.
right? Little. Hey, man, no DV, no domestic violence, man.
I turn
I
around.
think that's
and
grounds to kill some peoples.
I turn around to Evio and I'm like, they're tracking the bag. Put it. They're probably. Fuck.
You know what? I read it. I go, I got a little something extra. I go, I take out that little furry thing
Mhm.
out of one of the bags,
Mhm.
and I put it on the ground. I go, you guys might want to stand back. I don't know what this is gonna do.
Wait, are we all in this like shred of a shack together?
Oh,
Yeah,
is
do
a-
you see it?
this
Do
is
you
the
see where
bad
shack
idea.
is?
wait a second.
Okay.
Maybe we can get the jump on these folks.
We are in a shack and we are
We're in a shack.
partially covered.
I mean, are they headed for the shack, or could we just hide in here, let them pass us, and then jump them?
I say we hide and see what they do, and if we can, I mean, like if we have reason to believe that they're
Okay.
dead. coming
Before
at us,
anything else happens, Evil, I have
Yeah.
you right now with a furry ball in your hand, about 6 inches above the ground. Are you going to do something with it?
Oh no!
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh no!
You set it on the ground.
Oh no!
Hang on just a second.
Oh God.
Hey, I've been good most of this game.
Oh wow!
You said there's holes in this shack, right? Can I back out of this shack?
Wow!
I'm all. Yeah, they're like, "What's he doing?" I go, "Let's
Oh,
do
God.
this."
And this is what they call
Wait, how
balance.
close are they?
So,
I
okay,
went
the answer to your question here, Pretzels, is that they're not holes that are big
Sorry.
enough for a humanoid to fit through. The only entrance and exit is the one that's out by the side of the road. You could, if you wanted to, kind of try to start moving, shifting, breaking wood to make a hole big enough, but you're not sure what that would do.
Oh, sorry, I just saw the map. Oh, this is a very small place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can I?
Yep.
Sorry about that, folks. I thought it was bigger.
Nope! Nope!
Oh,
Yeah,
Wait,
don't
hold
blow
on.
us up.
Oh no!
can I put the thing back inside the thing? I honestly thought it was like a big.
Okay, since you didn't realize how big, yes. Okay, so you pull out the thing and you look around the room and you go, maybe not, and you put it back in there.
I go, oh, this room is a lot smaller.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I was fiddling with the interface again, and then I just
Okay.
looked at the thing. I was like, ooh, that is small. And wait, so they're up here. Okay, I see it now. Okay. I go, let's jump these fools. How about I could say that though, right?
Sure.
Well, actually, no. Wait a second. I think Dave's right. Let them pass. I want to see how mad and angry they are. I want to see like.
So
if
either
they're
they know that we're
evil.
here, so if they know that we're here, we're not going to get any kind of element of surprise. But if they don't, maybe they'll pass us and we can jump them from behind.
Right.
True, because if they might have some sort of like beacon or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, say like they're drawn to the thing, right? Like they're like, it could be some
Right.
sort of like,
LoJack.
yeah. So I'm curious. I want to see how he was already like, "Shut up, you bitch," kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're not cool people. So I don't know. We have enough time to say kill or no kill, right?
Yes. Do it.
Kill?
But they're not like humming with like evil, like they're like this chariot of fire going down, like they're like on hell horses.
No.
No, I mean you're not. You're just looking with your regular eyes at this point, but no, they look like regular people. And regular chariot, regular horse. Yeah.
Do you have different eyes?
Well, I just mean like you're talking about. You said they don't look like evil people and stuff like that, or something like that. Well, you're not using like, detect alignment or detect magic or anything like that.
Right,
Do
and nobody
we
has
have
anything
that?
like that. Correctly,
Oh.
correct, right? Nobody has like a
actually-
check and alignment thing or anything.
No.
Anybody? No.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying
let's
to just know that when this thing is moving on the screen, I'm trying to hold all these different pieces together. This is just an artistic problem, so they may not all fly together. Anyway,
Okay.
it's not because everything has gone like actually is happening weird. It's just me trying to make
It's kind of like a
work.
time limit thing. Okay. So I just look at them and go, are we jumping from behind? Yes, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, if they
I
pass
say we
us,
wait and see if they pass us.
Why don't you just go give them the bag?
We could do that.
We could just give them the bag. Let's just wait until they get closer. Let's just wait
All
until they
right.
get.
So I go focus attack on guy or girl.
The closest one
one
is the
person
girl
to
if
kill-
it gets closer.
Girl, if it's closer.
so
Okay.
can we
If it's
understand
goes-
them
whoever's
any
closer.
clearer now that they're close to us?
I mean, they did say
Yes,
he did say
like I
leave it
said,
alone,
they
you
weren't.
bitch.
They're not talking continuously, but you like hear every once in a while like a shout that you would had from afar. You would every once in a while heard a shout loud enough to make out what was being said, and
Right.
as they're getting closer, every once in a while you hear some things, but it's like. So you hear a couple of things. For instance, at one point, Hawthorne says, "I think you got us lost." And she says, what kind of weird ass shit are you talking about? And he says, fine, we don't have to talk.
Okay, but they're still humans. It's not like they changed
Okay.
form or anything, right?
Right.
They're just nasty old people instead of nice old people.
Right.
All
And
right.
they're lost.
Well,
so
roll a perception check.
Oh,
All right.
shoot.
Uh,
Roll high, my
I
friend.
pull open this panel and click on that, and
Come on, roll high. Come on, come on.
come on.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
as
have to
they're
perceive
now
it.
they're let's see what yeah, about 30 feet away from the shack. You're watching them, listening to them, and you're thinking something is just off about this whole scene. I mean, obviously that you've already pointed out to yourself logically what's off about them even being here, but also you're just noticing for the first time that there's something that's not the same as last time. Like you're pretty sure the horse wasn't quite that color. Like maybe it was just a little bit lighter or something like that. And for that matter, the canopy on the back might have been a brighter white. And for that matter, Imelda and Hawthorne, they look kind of more hunched over and have like dark circles under their eyes and things like that. You almost could have missed it if you weren't paying attention. And even now you're trying to think, am I just making that up? I'm not sure, but I think that's right, that something's different.
So they're like, maybe they're like,
They're using
weird
some sort of
witches and
illusion or
stuff like
something.
that. You know what I mean? Or they had some sort of glamour on them or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do they all look older and dingy, or is a different horse, or just like a more rundown looking horse?
Yeah, so it's hard to know for sure. I mean, you kind of think it's the same horse, but you're now a specialist on that kind of thing. It just looks like, but I mean, on the one hand, you think it's the same horse. On the other hand, you go, but I think it's a different color, like a slightly darker color than that horse. So maybe it is a different horse. I don't know.
So we know they're up to shenanigans, right? But the thing is, like, do we want to jack them up?
I kind of do.
You kind of do? I kind of
don't
feel
know.
you too.
I mean, I feel like we were duped. And we haven't killed anybody in like 24 hours.
Hey,
Duped into stealing cursed items, you mean?
hey, Mark.
You just see me twitch in the corner. I'm like, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yes, but Cock, what do you want to do?
I'm looking at my wisdom thing. It says like, I can see if I can figure out someone true intentions using their body language and speech habits and changes in mannerisms.
Uh-huh.
I tried that.
Dude, just
Okay.
chuck the
Well, I
lightning
mean, at this
bolt
point,
at
you're
him.
not really interacting with them or something like that. And like, so it's hard to like out of nothing to be able to tell like what their intentions are. like, I mean, what kind of intentions would you be trying to read? Like, you can't read from body language whether somebody's evil, for instance. So, um, but if you want to like tell if somebody's lying or something like that, or
I don't want to know if they're trying to be decoys.
okay, so if they're like if they're trying to
Lure murder hobos out
lure
into the
people
open.
over, okay, you can try that. Go ahead.
Oh.
Like, is there murder hobo murderers?
What if they are the murder hobos?
Oh no!
Yo,
Yo!
This isn't the kind of movie I thought it was.
Holy cow!
Yeah, so you have some significant insight going on there. Yeah. Okay, so you're looking at them, and just what they're doing. You check their eye movements and stuff like that. They don't seem to be paying particular attention to anything around them, behind them. They're just focused on going down the road, every once in a while turning their attention to each other, to address each other or to fight with each other. But they seem unconcerned with anything that's going on around them.
Sneak
our
attack?
cursed couples, they're evil and they're doomed to sell shit door to door.
So you thinking we
like
should just sneak attack them or something? Is that?
Yeah, that's what my insight's telling me.
Uh,
Oh no.
everyone, what's your biggest attack?
I got some.
Circlet.
Yeah, I can do some stuff.
I pull up, Med. Let's do it now. Do it now.
You're
I'm
already
looking at my
sick.
I'm
Why
looking at my
don't
spell
you do
sheet.
that?
I go. All right, let's do which one hurts the most?
It's near
I'm
the end of
about
the
to use
day,
that
right?
javelin.
So you're
The hell-
actually gonna go ahead and
The
just
the
blow
witch
these
is
guys
the
away?
the witch bolt was the one that keeps them connected, right?
Yes.
I go.
You know what's funny is that
Wait.
cast
We don't
it-
want to.
you have
probably
yet
don't
to
wanna
cast
kill
an
him.
Eldritch Bolt too. Sorry, what's that?
Oh
We
yeah.
probably don't want to kill him because what about the curse? If we
We're not
kill
gonna
him, we'll
kill
never
all
get
of
rid
them.
the curse.
We just need to kill one.
Fair enough.
Oof.
We're in a dark place, people. We are in a dark place.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I go, let's do the Eldritch Blast. Let's check it out. I go,
Okay.
do I roll initiative or what? How's that work?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Where's the thing?
Who are all of us?
Wouldn't this be
Yeah.
an surprise attack, seeing as they're not really seeing this coming?
Oh, they don't know.
That's fine, but you still roll initiative.
Still roll
Surprise attacks
initiative,
don't
right,
have
right,
extra rounds.
You're
I'm
right,
looking
you're right.
for the. Where's the initiative part?
It's
top
top of the top middle.
Can you hear that outside? Do you hear that alarm? The flood alarm?
Really?
I don't know
Is
if
that
you.
what that is?
Can you hear it?
Yeah, that's right. Because you guys have like a flood scene.
Yeah, it sounds like a giant alarm going. What?
Yeah, I heard that.
Holy crap! Okay, I'm looking for initiative.
Oh wow.
I mean, we
My
can hear. I
initiative.
can hear.
The
Like,
shield symbol on your sheet.
Garbage.
Oh, I see it now. I'm sorry. I see it now. I'm still getting used to this interface.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, me too.
Should we just destroy the cart?
Can't
I
hide
can
the
destroy the
javelin.
cart. I can do that in a hurry. Just stay out of my
Nine.
way.
Okay. Let's see. I don't think I have one for hair pretzels yet.
Have one what? Oh, are we? Oh, you
Initiative.
need this all to do. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll do that, eh?
Wait, actually, you know what?
What?
We have to roll initiative to sneak behind the cart, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I was just saying, like, we need to surround it from different angles so that it can't focus everything on one.
This shack is well defended.
And remember, we
Nice.
just need to. We can kill one, keep one alive if possible, to get the curse off.
Did you guys see my roll?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, 18.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa!
18.
Hello.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it gave me this message about sending the result to the.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's not valid.
Yeah, you have to like click on your token.
God
before you
dang
do
it, Mark!
initiative.
Stop it!
Oh.
Don't laugh like that.
I literally just figured that out.
Either. Mark's like, oh, I got you. God dang it.
Wow.
Okay.
He's like, y'all can roll over the fuck you want. I'm still gonna kill you.
Oh my god.
Okay. They keep rolling along the road. Okay. At
they're
this point,
busy.
it's yeah. I just think I got rid of that window. Hang on a second. Yeah. So so you all kind of you see, especially Eviel kind of start getting ready, and so everybody kind of gets sort of into action. Herr Pretzels, you're with your reflexes, you kind of get the first opportunity to do something if you want to, or you can wait. But whatever you want to do.
So was the plan an all-out attack, or were we going to do a ranged attack before like somebody jumps in?
We can.
I mean, were you going to set that thing off with the magic item, or is that the plan?
Well, I thought it was something like I thought the thing was like
Okay,
a bigger
too long a
shed.
conversation to happen in 2 seconds. So what are you going to do, Herr Pretzels?
Attack.
All right.
Backstab.
Sure. Can you attack a cart? I don't know. Yeah.
Stay off the cart. Stay clear.
I have a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I wonder if you
let's
can-
see. What do I have?
And I work better from ranged anyway, so.
Who ended up with that crossbow thing we got earlier? Do we have a record of that?
No, I think we just put it in a bag. Wait, Ruben,
I think
were
you took the hand crossbow, didn't you?
I
Somebody
thought I
took it.
did, but I don't see it on my sheet, so maybe I didn't add it.
Yeah, you might not have. You should
All right,
do
well,
that.
let's just add it to your sheet,
Right.
and then.
How do I get it on here fast enough to use it and roll with it?
Let me help you.
Okay.
After I do this, you're gonna need you want to refresh your page, but
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I remember having to do that.
but it'll just take a second. Hang on. Mhm. Let's see. Okay, it should be there now.
Hand crossbow?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. This is considered a normal roll or advantage. Are we getting any kind of sneak
Oh, yes,
advantage?
this will be advantage for you.
Advantage. All right.
Advantage me.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yo,
Your bad roll was 18. So- okay, just to be clear, who were you aiming at, or what were you aiming at?
People. I was aiming
Good,
at the
which one?
people. Can I pick, or does it? I mean, I don't know from our angle if I'm gonna. Do I have a choice?
Yeah, I mean it's true. You're right. If you were firing for a Hawthorne, then it would be cover. But you can with those rolls, you could hit him
It
still.
wouldn't matter. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I say we should knock out the dude first. He sounds
When
scary.
when I did perception on the two of them earlier, is
Mhm.
do I perceive either of them as a bigger threat than the other?
No, in fact, I mean from the first time you met them, they look like weak, frail old people, and now they look like weak, frail old people who are like with dark circles under the eyes and hunched over. So,
I'm a murderer. All right,
Feels bad.
I'm shooting Hawthorne.
okay, so you you take a look through some planks that have rotted away, and just use a slit through there to fire your hand crossbow through, and have a just expert shot at Hawthorne. Sails past Imelda and buries into the side of his ribs, and you do 13 points of damage to him from the sneak attack. And and Hawthorne he leans to the side for a moment as he gets hit, and then sits back up and pulls the horses to a stop without saying anything.
God damn it!
I go.
Old people.
Old people.
Wait, Jesus.
All right,
Oh
who's next?
man, it is gonna be a battle.
Oh no.
You hear that alarm outside? That's for us. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Die? Okay.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember Big Trouble in Little China? guys? Huh? Start screaming.
Wait, how much damage did you do total?
He did 13 points of
13.
damage.
13. And,
And the
just
guy
kinda-
barely
he just took it
flinched.
like a
And he's just
soldier,
like,
right?
Yep, he just
He was visibly upset.
Oh no.
that would
Okay,
basically almost kill me.
Okay, Bakak, you're the next one with your reflexes to get ready to go.
Use that javelin, dog.
Javelin boy.
That's
Javelin
what I'm
time.
saying.
Okay, you'll need to actually clear the shack. In order to do that, you can't really get enough room to hurl a javelin through any of the holes there.
I guess I could shoot him with my crossbow. Or wait, what do I have?
I think you have a crossbow.
I do.
Nice.
All right, I shoot him. I shoot you.
Okay. Okay,
I
who,
should
you, are
do
you
it.
shooting at Hawthorne as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Where is it?
Because I'm thinking he's the big boss and she's the trash mob.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So you again get a this time you've got a two-handed crossbow, and so you lean through one of the holes, behind one of the holes, and take a fire, and you see Hawthorne let go of the reins and shove himself back into the wagon as the crossbow bolt sails by.
He's gonna get some treats.
Dude.
Oh no!
Oh, this is.
Lock the door. Lock the door to the shack.
Oh,
I've doomed us
no.
all. Yes.
Okay. All right. Naga.
I wasn't
Oh,
that attached to it anyway.
no.
No worries.
Oh.
Ooh. Wow. All right.
Okay. So you don't have to roll that, but you did
kind
roll the damage for you. Okay. So. Um,
Oh God.
is it,
Look, if we win, you get a horse.
is it a 15-foot?
It's a
It's a
15
30
foot
foot.
cone. It's a 30-foot cone.
30? Shoot.
It's a
Damn,
30
dude.
Hold on, this one's a 30-foot line, I think.
Oh, it's a line. Never mind.
Even
Yeah,
better.
this is a different cuts. It's a different kind of dragon.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh,
what
you're brass.
what power is this? Is lightning?
It's lightning.
Fire.
It's fire in a
Brass is
line. That's
fire?
weird.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Okay, cool. I know nothing.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. You see Hawthorne and Imelda spring in different directions
Damn, dog.
off of the wagon.
Yo.
The good news is the wagon's on fire, right?
But you notice them. They're still they're bent over, but now it looks much more like a crouch than kind of the old age bent. They're holding their arms. They're holding their arms akimbo off to the side, like
yeah.
they're ready, and they really nimbly jumped from the carriage. On the other
Let's
hand,
do this.
let's see. Hang on a second.
I only get one of those. That's the problem.
Get to the chopper. Yeah. Yeah. Look, you guys got me doing
No, that's
nice.
just white. That's
Oh,
no.
For a second.
What is
was-
that?
For a second. Hang on.
Wait, what? What?
That's better.
Oh, it's
Oh,
on
nice.
fire.
So now the wagon is handily on fire. In the meantime. Okay.
Well, hopefully it won't burn all the treats inside.
Okay. Eviel, it's your turn.
I go, yeah, boy. I reach in the bag, pull out a jammy,
What do you pull out?
like one of the worm things.
The fuzzy thing?
The fuzzy.
You gonna throw a cotton swab at him?
Yeah, door. No. Okay, I can't like sneakily get out. Correct?
No, no, not without trying to no. So the only entrance is in the center of the shack right here, and then the rest there are no holes that you are big enough to get out. So if you were going to go out a different direction, you would be having to break wood.
Break through. Okay.
Things.
And I can't be all like, I command you to
Oh,
dance.
yeah, I probably needed to go outside to do my breath weapon.
You can do a command if you want to.
Oh no, they're not gonna listen.
With your sorry, I made an assumption, Tim, that you just leaned out the door to do the.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out and do a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
At the homeboy over her.
Okay. And do you want to do you have two things. You have Agonizing Blast and you also have the Repelling Blast. So you want to use that to push him as well as...
Oh, I would like to push him farther away, thank you very much. While
you got
doing
it.
these
Okay.
ninja flips.
All right, so go ahead and roll to strike with your Eldritch Blast.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Rick.
Listen, Morty. I don't know, Rick. I haven't done that in a long time. Sorry, I have dual monitors, so the cursor's always hard to find. So hold on.
Go ahead and back to where I was. Sorry.
There we go. Cast. And back to Royal. Normal roll. Submit. Take this.
Okay, so you you wind up with your hand, and actually I don't even know what your arcane focus is. Anyway,
it's a crystal.
You don't even need it actually, because you don't need any components. So you wind up with your hands, and you do the somatic motions, and I mean the verbal stuff and the somatic, and then you go whoosh with both hands, and this big force beam shoots out of your hands, and he crouches down deeper, and it flies over, and a pile of dirt blows back as it hits the ground behind you.
Oh, boy.
I go, oops. I go, yeah, boy. I just get more hyped.
Da, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move my way out of this house over here, and
away from
so I
these
can
crazy
see
people.
both of these guys, and I'm gonna
Yes.
cast Bane.
All right.
They need to make a charisma saving throw of 13.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, come on, please.
Services. Ooh, oh.
7 and a 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time they make an attack or a saving throw, they have to roll. You have to roll another D4, and you subtract that amount from the.
What?
Cool.
Damn, dude.
Dude, I came to play.
All right.
Oh. Wow.
And then that's my turn. That's it.
Yes, and then Imelda says, "Well, it seems that the prodigals have returned. I think you have something that belongs to us."
You're prying from my cold dead hands, old lady.
And at that point, and that's what she does. And Hawthorne jumps over at Da and swings at him.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Da,
boy.
Da, do you carry a shield? I don't even know.
I do.
Okay, yeah. So you take it and you bat his swing away, and then he. But you notice, by the way, there's the significant power behind it, and also you hear scrapes along your shield as his hand goes across it, and
Evil
then
scrapes?
he swings around and uses his other hand and swings at you.
Ooh, he's got a double attack, guys. No, that's enough.
This one, unfortunately, does connect with you.
Uh-oh. Dormammu, I came to bargain.
And he swings this time he got the shield with the first one. His other hand swings low and comes up and scrapes across your chest under your chin and does 6 points of damage to you.
Oof.
+2.
Oof.
Yipes.
All right, so I'm at. Okay, got it.
So yeah, just
I
make
should
sure
probably
you keep track
recognize
of
it on
your
the
character sheet.
token as well. Here we go.
I wouldn't worry about it. I just consider the tokens as keeping track of what your maximums are.
Okay, cool,
so
cool.
Don't worry
I got it
about
on the
trying to
character
do
sheet
that
then.
in tutor
Cool.
plates. That's good. Okay. All right. So then we're back to hair pretzels.
Oh, right.
You got this, dog.
I'm gonna use the same weapon I did a second ago. If they're not closing in on me, I'll still use a distance attack. So
Just
I'll be
think
back
of
in a
this as
second.
a
I gotta let
boss
the dog
fight.
out.
Okay.
We want all these shinies. We gotta earn them.
all right.
The shinies.
You got this. Maybe.
All right.
Oh.
Yes. So this time, of course, they know you're coming, so you don't have advantage on it, and you and so you fire through the. At this point, the easiest thing is through the front door, and he just does a subtle step back for a second, and it just flies in front of his face and over into the grass behind him. Okay.
Ooh, they got moves,
Can
dog.
I finish?
Oh
Can
yes,
I
and then you
finish
can do
that
whatever you want.
move by hiding?
Yes, you
Alright.
may. Go ahead and do a stealth.
Should have done that last time.
So wait, am I still in the shack? In the love shack?
Yes.
Stealth. Here we go.
Oh hell, I go out and try and fly up.
Okay.
Yeah, spread out.
Okay. So you fade back into the shadows of the shack. All right. So you Bakak, you run to the front of the shack and take off into the air. Then what do you want to do?
My bow, and my crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Can I shoot him?
Sure.
From up him. Trying to get him. How high am I? Let's see.
Well, interestingly, what happens is that you take off into the air and you flap your wings the first time, and you like, shit, am I carrying like a ton on me or something like that? And you're just exhausted, and so you flap, and you're able to get off the ground, but you only manage to get about 20 feet in the air before
we're
you're in the middle of your turn. If you still want to be able to turn and fire.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
All right. Oh my god.
You got this, dog.
Kirk.
Okay. You shoot down, and again, Hawthorne nimbly steps to the side as the bolt pins down into the grass next to him. Let's see. Where are we? Yes, Naga.
Okay.
Do the damn
yeah,
thing,
it's-
Naga.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
do the
got
thing.
this.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Call your spider brethren.
Do the thing. Yes.
Oh, that would be great. That would be hilarious.
Oh.
How do I?
We should
How do I make it do this?
What are you
make them
doing?
fight us back at at the place.
I'm turning into a bear. How do I turn into a?
do
Oh
it.
yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
What? How
through
you
the
make
well
it through that? I don't know.
There it goes. There should be an. Is it a spell that does wild shape, or is it a feature?
No.
Oh, I know.
God,
This is
damn
kind of
bear.
funny
Where
that
did
there's
the
a
bear come
bear in a shack. Whoa! What's all that?
Description.
Okay.
That's pointless. Anyway, I
Words.
turn into a bear.
The main thing is to check the box next to it so that you know
yeah,
you've
and it
done
did. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Okay, and then. Oh, no.
Wild shape.
You can do that as a bonus action as the Order of the Moon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So bear comes after.
Okay.
Wait.
Ooh!
Actually, do I want bear to come after him?
I don't know, dude. What do you want to do?
What you want to
tag
do?
team this?
How you want to do this?
Bear and elephant. Let's get the circus going, dude.
But has he hurt anybody yet? Has he?
He
Yeah.
hurt Da.
He hurt Da.
Oh, fine. I guess I'll hurt Da. I guess I'll hurt him. Okay.
Okay.
So bear takes a swipe and where's my? Sorry.
knows? They might have more treats.
The good treats that they kept.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, dog.
Well, that's a hell of a bite.
Get him, dog. Get him, dog.
Get it. So you bite him like around the collarbone neck area, and grab a hold and yank him around, and he spins around after with a huge chunk out.
He's
Tim
still
is
up?
here to play today.
He's bleeding heavily.
Oh yeah, well.
Jeez.
Dirt.
And then you follow up with a swipe. And you swipe him. So you bit him, he spins away, and then you claw him across the face.
I'm gonna spin around.
Come on, man.
Fall down.
Dude, I should have been a druid. Fuck.
I know, right? Holy crap.
Oh my god!
What? I go, that's how it's done.
Okay, Eviel.
Dude, Dodge just stares at the bear.
I go, you see this? You see this? Look, before we kill her, I go, does she look at all kind of like, yo, stop it? Or is she like,
She just looks angry.
okay, well,
God.
I guess that means you
You
need
just
some
made her mad.
spells in your face. Eldritch Blast.
Mm,
But this one, I want to do the hurting one.
yes. They actually, you can do both at the same time.
Oh, well, let's do that.
There you
I go, is she's not holding anything, correct? Like a staff or a wand or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Eldritch Blast then. Stoop, and then I go stoop, and I go stoop, stoop, stoop. Come on, man.
One of these days that's going to connect because that's a pretty powerful spell. Anyway, anyway,
Damn.
you blast the hillside over by her, and rocks fly everywhere.
I'm just
But,
making cool
yeah.
poses.
Exactly. Da?
Dude, I'm gonna stole up on this old woman. I don't know if I'm close enough. Hold on, check. Can I close distance with her? Let's see. Yeah, I can get up there.
We're just gonna feed her to the bear eventually.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
Is that the game plan? Stop till the
wait.
bear can.
Yes. We're stalled till the bear can hit it. It seems like it's working.
I'm going to cast guiding bolt.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's that do?
It's serious.
It's serious.
Mark's like, oh, it's serious.
Fair
Let me go ahead and do
It's a
this.
soap opera.
quick.
Haven't you ever seen
Oh
it?
no! I don't know
Okay.
if that's bad enough, guys.
So you let's see. So yeah, so you make the motions in the air, and this huge beam of light pours from your hands, and she does a flip in the air over it, and it blasts into the ground.
I'm
And,
like,
and
bitch.
she lands down
Look.
in the crater that you created.
Oh god.
Damn.
Okay.
Tim is taking all our good rolls.
You know what? This is
Dawes
like, this is
visibly
like the
upset.
old couple from Kung Fu Hustle.
Yes,
That's right.
that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Dawes gonna move up into her space as well.
All right. Okay.
You sure about
All
that, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Okay. She says, "You took from us," and she swings at Da.
about
Yeah, Da easily bats away her claw, and then she swings again. Let's see.
So we need to extinguish this cart.
Okay, and you're able to just lean to the side, and she just gets a glancing blow off your armor. Your
You are
tough
getting
skin, rather.
slowed, woman.
Okay.
God.
Hair pretzels.
Yes. So these are just like old people with claws right now. That's what we're seeing.
For now, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna fire off the crossbow again from inside the shack.
Okay. Roll with
Do I
advantage.
get any kind of advantage for being in
Yes, you
hide
do.
mode?
Mhm.
Just don't let them touch you. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I am happy that we're getting some combat.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow. Damn, dude.
Okay. Yeah. So from the shadows of the shack, you fire out, and she gets surprised and takes a bolt to the abdomen, and takes 10 points of damage. And again, like Hawthorne, she takes a half a step back as a response, but makes no sound.
And back to the shadows for me.
Okay, go. All right.
Another stealth roll.
Yes. All right.
Wow.
Dude.
And your ninja vanished again. Okay.
Damn, man.
Dude, everybody's
Okay,
fucking
Cock.
professional here.
Okay, let's see.
You could
I
do
guess
this.
I'm just still kind of in the air.
Mhm.
You know what? Let me pull out my bow staff and I just fly down there and just try to hit him.
Nice. Okay.
Also use a point of key for like flurry blows.
Good.
Nice. You could do this.
Wait, which one? This is action. Unarmed.
Quarterstaff first.
Oh yes.
Survey says. Damn, dog.
Get him.
Damn.
All right.
Get him.
All right. So, jeez, you crack her. You spin the staff as you fly down and crack her across the head for 8 points of damage.
Like a pinata.
Yes.
It'd be like,
And
you
then-
stole from us, bitch.
So you crack her across the head, but then you turn around and follow up with a kick.
Okay, let's see how that goes. Let's see. Unarmed.
Apparently, you guys got the damage stuff covered. I can just focus on Trixie stuff.
Okay, she after taking the first blow, she reads your kick coming and uses her arm to block the kick. But then you have one more strike with your fist.
What?
Yeah. Floria blows is really.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're a monk. I forgot. That is fun.
You do an uppercut and it lifts her partially off the ground as she takes another 7 points of damage.
Oh,
Okay.
that kicks some ass. Oh. No.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. I'm officially not scared of anybody anymore now.
Got
Okay,
the
Naga.
down posse.
Okay.
Yeah,
here we
man.
go.
But the-
Pardon me.
Pardon me.
Oh yeah, I need to put Bakak over here somewhere.
The
Let's
most
see that.
courteous of bears.
Good lord.
Jesus
Come on, man.
Okay. All right, so you lay into her and take a bite out of a major
Crime.
artery in your leg. and you still seem to be holding on to her as she kind of goes limp in your grasp.
Yo,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
bear
yeah,
boy,
That's right.
bear
That's
boy,
right.
Jesus.
Man, I'm giving you all the salmon.
All the salmon.
All the salmon.
Honey.
I go,
Honey.
like, when she looks like that, when she goes limp, I go, put out this cart. I do the Eldritch
put out the
Force
cart.
Blast,
Put out the
trying
cart. Put out the
with
cart.
trying to put out the fire kind of thing.
I'm sorry. What do you do with the Eldritch Blast?
The Force Blast. It's like a
Wait,
thing of wind, right?
It's not wind. No, it's a
force.
force.
It's
so
a
you would
bludgeoning
just
force.
you would yeah. It's like an invisible hammer that you're.
Oh,
It's a Kamehameha wave.
Okay.
It's a
Hold on,
melee.
hold on. I got the cart. I got the cart. Hold on. Okay, so I turn back into me,
Okay.
and then hold on. I can
let's do some high fives.
I can
Oh,
pull a big bunch of dirt up and pile it on the cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pull up like 5 cubic feet of dirt from around the wagon and pour it back onto the flame. It brings it down enough to embers where it's easy to kind of just bat it out from there. So.
While he's doing that, I want to go ahead and search the bodies of these two. Like, I'll search the grandpa.
Okay. All right. So you go over and start looking around the body. Sorry. And then yeah. So he's completely bloodied and torn up, and
Nice.
you notice you don't find anything. It's just old clothes that are now ripped and stuff like that, and just simple traveler's clothes kind of thing. They were relatively nice before,
People?
but the body looks fairly normal, old guy, and in fact, you don't see any claws on his fingers or anything like that
Okay.
at this point.
Well, that's what I was about to ask for.
Okay.
Okay.
What's in the cart? I'll check
Yeah,
the
well, yeah, I was
cart,
gonna say,
guess.
I take the horse off the cart, please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Free the horse.
He didn't do
Okay.
nothing wrong.
All right, you take the horse off the cart.
The
We
horse
could
is
totally
evil.
use this cart.
Wait,
We
we
could
start doing
totally use
some
this
flips.
cart. Take the
All right.
cart.
Immediately, the horse jumps up and rides off at full speed.
Kicks you in the chin.
Eldritch Blast.
What?
Okay, cast Eldritch Blast.
I go, who's hungry for some horse meat?
No.
Wait, roll initiative.
So can you do your animal friend thing? I just wanted to see if we can use it like a pack mule. You know what I mean?
Oh,
'Cause
dude.
You can. It's a first level spell, so we'd use the spell slot.
You want to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
No. Okay.
if it's already running away, it's not really
We
friendly
had
to
him-
us,
we
and
had him-
friendship only
we had him-
lasts while it's charmed.
Mhm.
Mm.
We
But,
had
I
him
mean,
knocked up to the
before we
cart and
moved the
everything.
cart, it was a domesticated horse. We could
Yeah.
calm it down.
I mean, I can try. Here.
Yeah.
Wait,
The
how many
reason why I was
slots
saying
do
I thought the thing was on fire. That's why I was trying to.
Are we gonna? Let me ask you this:
No,
Are
we
we gonna
put it
rest
out.
after this? Because I only spell slot.
I think we should.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to get the horse.
You just cast
Or
Beast
can
Bond.
I?
You mean
Oh,
animal
can we
friendship?
not do that? Oh yeah, that's true. Hold on.
Animal
Oh, and
friendship.
it killed the spell slot,
Fred,
didn't it? Get
We're
that spell slot.
animals and friends.
Sorry, beast, animal. Well, yeah. Okay, fine.
Okay. Yeah. It's almost getting almost out of range when you cast the spell.
Okay. So it's friendly, and I go like.
Calm down, buddy.
It goes.
Oh my
"Hell
God.
No," and keeps on running.
Wait, a horse has an intelligence higher than 4? Damn.
It goes, fuck you.
No. It has to be an intelligence lower than 4 in order for the spell to work. If it was higher than 4, then
okay.
it wouldn't even work on him.
Gotcha.
It takes a poop
We
and
could have
keeps
been
running.
best friends.
Well, the theory was.
Oh my God.
It was a good
Uh-huh.
job.
I turn around to the horn man. I'm like, you are an idiot.
No, I thought I was just gonna.
There was
Never
no
mind.
fire. I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. Never
So is
mind.
there,
I walk
there
in,
anything-
I walk into the hut to get some rest.
Let's go
is
check
there
out.
anything good in the cart? I
Yeah,
checked
that's
the
what I'm saying.
cart.
Let's see what's in the cart.
Yeah,
All
we
right. Well,
And do we feel better?
no, you are very tired, and the cart. Let's see, has been burning for.
It burned for a
It's
minute.
been on fire for about 30 seconds before you put the fire out. Let's see. You find on the cart.
$800.
So
No.
if they got one sucker to buy one item,
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see.
Rich.
You find some things that are they're not faring too well anymore. So there was lots of colored fabric and stuff like that that's got either smoke damage or charred. It has holes in it, stuff like that. There are piles of grain and a barrel of ale.
Hey.
Is there anything I care about?
It depends on what you
wow.
care about. There's about 20 days worth of jerky and rations. There are 2 lanterns, a coil
Green
of rope.
lantern?
Oh, wow.
It's just a regular lantern. A coil of rope, 50-foot rope,
Okay.
and
I call the road. Wait.
3 pouches, and then some in a a kind of scroll tube. There's just some several sheets of parchment, along with some ink, ink pen.
But
Nothing
nothing
right
written on
now.
the scrolls.
No, it's just empty paper.
There's no like journals about like what they've been up to, like story wise.
No, sorry.
What about the old lady? Is there anything on her?
Okay, yeah, you check her. You run into the similar kinds of things with Hawthorne, in the sense that she's in traveling clothes, but they're fairly nice. But they also have been torn and bloodied quite a bit. Yeah, but you don't find any pockets or pouches on her. And again, just like Hawthorne, she just looks like a normal old lady and with normal hands and everything.
So these people have nothing other than what we took from them, and now they're dead.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, I mean, look, my bloodlust has been kind of
Right.
satisfied a little bit. I missed a bunch as normal, and I was kind of curious to see what their story was. But yeah,
Now that they're there and we can really get a good look at them, it's like there's nothing. Should we even roll some kind of perception? Like they're just old people with claw attacks. I mean, it's bizarre.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Right, and as I mentioned before, at the moment, as you're looking at them, their bodies, you don't see any claws. You just see regular fingers.
they're like Palpatine looking, or what?
Can I do like an Arcana and see if I know what that is? What they
Sure.
are?
So
Or what would that be?
Hair Pretzels, go ahead and roll your perception check, and then, gosh, I don't know what you're thinking about. Are you trying to think of like what?
Like,
Doesn't matter.
like
Doesn't
given
matter.
all the things that we know of them,
Uh-huh.
weird thing, incredibly with claws, but
Okay.
present
So
themselves.
yeah, just in this case,
like
just roll
they're
an
what they
intelligence
are.
check. Just roll an
Okay.
intelligence check and just see what you remember. If you run into anything like it. Yeah, Hair Pretzels, you're just looking things over. Everything looks normal. Just look like
Everything's
Just,
okay
you know,
here, everybody.
yes, octogenarians, thing like that.
I
Yeah.
perceive nothing.
Wow.
So Naga, you're thinking about this and what you've just encountered of these people, and the fact that they were in one place and another, and then also that they became these agile kinds of beings with claws, and now they're normal, and you're kind of weighing all those things over, and after about 30 seconds, you're like, shit, I don't know.
That's funny.
Solid.
That's
Solid. Solid.
That is funny.
Thanks for digging deep.
Let's see. So, oh my god.
Well,
I don't
Well,
know what to do
we
with
may
this
as well
situation.
rest. We may as well take our rest. And
Yeah,
see if
I'm-
we're cursed now that they're dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into this house and rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just next to the murder scene.
Oh, yeah, I guess we should clear this
Yeah,
area.
we should
out
probably do
that
something
it
about. Oh
doesn't
wait,
draw attention. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a freaking grave cleric. Let me go ahead and do a ceremony real quick. So
Okay.
Yeah, hook it up.
I'm gonna burn both of them with sacred flame, both of their bodies, and then I'll say the correct words to hopefully pass their souls to the afterlife.
Good.
Whatever they
Okay.
may be.
Souls.
Everything has a soul, you
We're
crazy
assuming
horned
they have
one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
So, and I'll kind of try to get rid of the cart so it's not drawing attention in case somebody passes by.
Yeah,
the
the
road.
cops show up. Yo! Woo!
Five,
What
five.
happened
Everybody
here?
clear. Five. And then-
So in a roundabout way, we got these things anyway.
We shall see.
Okay. And so you roll the cart off the road kind of
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just kind of get it back maybe behind the shed there.
Okay, let me.
Mostly, I'm just trying to clear the scene so that if somebody's like riding by, they don't go, "Hey, look, burning cart." I mean, maybe we should
Yeah.
look around and see what's going on.
Whoops! I accidentally grabbed. Excellent, grabbed Don while I was at it. Okay, all right, there you go. Okay, you can get back wherever you want to. Anyway,
While he's moving it back there, can I check the front of the carriage and like under the front of the carriage for anything that could have been like possibly hidden under?
Yeah, like hidden
carriage?
spots.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and go perception on that.
Would that be investigation or perception?
Oh yeah, you can do. Well, I'll let you do whichever was better for you.
Yay! Thank you, because I was like, don't make me do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So you're checking around, looking if there's some piece of wood out of place or anything like that, and looks like just a sturdy wagon.
I'm like, fuck. All right.
No big
That
red
was
Santa
worth it.
bag like the other one. No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, can't be
Well,
mad at
damn.
that. That was a good try.
Yeah. Well, damn.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. So y'all kind of in and around the shack are taking a rest. Is this a long rest that y'all are doing?
Yeah, tin roof rest.
I'd
Let's do it.
imagine it's late in
I'm
the day,
tapped.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, you're late afternoon anyway. So
I'm
it'd
like,
be
I
just
haven't
fine
hit
to.
anything with this Eldritch. I'm gonna start shooting at turkeys, chickens, whatever. I gotta hit something,
Yes.
man.
I guess while we're sitting here, I want to check out that ring I got too.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna go for a walk in the woods.
Hmm. I can't. It doesn't it say just like as long as you play with a magic item for an hour or so? that
Yeah,
you're gonna
basically.
figure it out. Okay, so this is. I'm just gonna tell you a name for it so that you have
Okay.
that. It's called a ring of tricks. I'm gonna add it to you,
Ooh.
assuming you're gonna keep it. I'm gonna add it to your character. And essentially, what it allows you to do is cast up to 3 prestidigitations per day.
Cool.
neat.
What's that? What's a prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation is
It's like doing a magic trick.
It's like doing parlor tricks in some ways. So but you can do more than
Oh.
just like a card trick. You can like light candles and blow them out, or make sparks shoot out, or all
That could
kinds
be
of different
handy.
options. Yeah,
Can he pull like rabbits out of hats and stuff, or no?
probably not, but I don't know. I'd have to look at some of the descriptions there.
Because it would be a nice food machine.
Indeed,
Who's hungry? Rabbit.
rabbit.
Rabbits are actually very delicious.
I've never had one. I've
Really?
had crocodile,
They actually really
alligator,
good.
alligator bites. That's what I had.
Oh,
Wow.
very nice. So okay,
nice.
now question: while we're resting,
Yes.
I guess can I fiddle with the furry things or no?
Sure.
Just look at them.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Oh,
what
I
these
see. Yes. What I'm gonna say though is that you fiddle with them and do everything with them though, and you're still not, even after an hour, that you're not figuring out anything about them, but you haven't put them down yet.
I go. I think this is gonna summon something nasty. I go. I'm gonna leave it at that. I go. I think I know what's going on here. I
Wow.
just put it back in the bag. I go. I'm gonna wait. So now, like, does Ben and I, do we feel any better or no?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, you might want to click on your character's long rest so that your spells will come back.
Yes.
And
Ooh, I can
then
punch people again.
yes, that's right. Yeah, when y'all wake up, you not only don't feel better, you feel worse.
Oh,
No!
fuck.
It's like you've been several days without sleep right now. When
Oh,
you get
no.
up,
Look out the window.
when you get up, it's so bad that you can't even move at full speed. Your speed is about in half of what it usually would be.
I go. Well, guys, it's been real. Apparently, we're gonna die in a second.
Okay, I'm like, okay, I will carry the horn when we need to go back to town. The priest will help.
Yeah.
We hope.
It's the only way that we can save them.
Actually,
I wasn't.
we don't have a time limit. right? So in theory,
Right.
I don't know. What do you guys
We hit-
think?
I do. I have to work tomorrow.
Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna stop right now. We're gonna stop right now. But yeah. So anyway, y'all can decide what's gonna happen. But that's what happens when you wake
Yeah.
up.
I
Okay.
think we go back to town and find someone to uncuss us out.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
we
Yeah,
might
we
have
need to. We need to go to. We need to find a young priest and an old priest.
Fair enough. Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Oops.
All right, y'all. This has been lots of fun.
Cool.
Some really good things have happened, and some not so good things have happened.
Yeah. Hey, look. I know. Just to let you guys kill stuff now. I'm not gonna be all tricksy anymore.
Well,
Oh, yeah?
you did get the endorsement of your patron for doing it.
Nice.
So
Nice.
even if you did manage to curse
Solid.
yourself.
Solid.
Right. I go. Like like the end screen thumbs up. I get down on the ground for my demon fiend.
God.
I'm like, look, just thinking of you,
Yes.
bro. So,
Wow.
oh
Wow.
Nice.
wow. Uh-oh. Hold up, is my network still working? Oh, no, I just had something show up. Never mind. Well, that was fun though. That was fun.
Yes.
That was dope. That was
Yeah.
dope.
All right.
Got to blow
But-
some shit up. All right.
That's
all
right.
Apparently, just leave it to the bear.
Dude, the bear, guys,
Oh,
the
yes.
fucking bear.
Holy
Oh,
crap!
until the bear can eat it.
Yes.
When in
Now, the main
doubt, I
thing, of course, is that the bear is good for doing that as long as he doesn't have to do that for prolonged periods of time, because he
That's
can
true.
only change for about an hour at a time.
Right.
And is it
Oh.
twice per day?
Twice a day. Yeah, twice a
Yeah.
day.
Okay.
That's not bad though. That's
So,
ma-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
manageable.
still quite a bit. That's right.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic in a combat if you're not doing, combat after combat after combat.
Right.
Yeah, but you got all those cool nature tricks too, which
But
is
I
really
do,
nice.
yeah.
No, like okay, that's fine. That's cool. So, yeah, man. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Good job,
Yeah,
y'all.
man, fun.
All right.
All right. Have a
You
good
did
night, y'all.
guys.
Yeah,
Right.
man. I wanted to try the
Night,
hex blade.
fools.
I'll
There
stay on
you
for
are.
a bit, and whoever wants to
Alright.
talk.
Level 3. I got
Because
you.
I was
I'm gonna
curious
get outta
about the,
here.
here. I'll stop. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stop the recording. So,
Hey.
but no, yeah, cool.